You know what they say, if everything is freight fraud, nothing is. What we're watching now is not just a supply chain issue, it's a full-blown war zone. The freight industry feels like a moss-covered fortress, rotten from within, crumbling under invisible siege. Let me explain how bad it's gotten. In the United States and Canada, theft incidents have finally seen a slight dip, about a 7% drop in Q1 2025, with 787 incidents and 63 million in stolen goods. But don't let that fool you. That lull masks a sinister shift. Identity fraud declined, but direct theft jumped, with crooks pivoting to business email compromise and voice-based attacks. Every click is a threat now. Meanwhile, loss totals continue to climb. NICB warns cargo thefts may have dipped slightly, but overall losses reached over $1 billion in 2024 and are projected to surge another 22% by the end of this year. You heard that. Another 22% even with all this attention. Criminals are cooking with gas. And when it comes to identity attacks, fraud rings are global players. In 2020, identity-based theft made up just 8% of all cases. Today, it's nearly one-third. That's digital infiltration on steroids. Case in point, a $40,000 ransom on yogurt. Rob Hoffman's load of yogurt, yes, yogurt, was hijacked by a criminal crew using fake motor carrier credentials and a spoofed email address. They literally took control of his shipment and demanded ransom. That's extortion, plain and simple. And guess who went to jail? Nobody. This is bigger than software glitches. We're talking old school heists with new school tools. In Arizona and California, over $2 million worth of unreleased Nike sneakers were stolen directly off trains. Nearly 2,000 pairs. These were not random thugs. This was a coordinated strike, inside knowledge, follow-up vehicles, high-level planning. The cost in 2024 alone? Over 100 million. Organized crime is dining at our expense. Across the Atlantic, it's just as bad. In the UK, organized gangs hijacked Christmas deliveries and stole $102 million worth of pounds of luxury goods, ripping off supply chains like looters in a blackout. And most people did not even hear about it. And it's not just theft anymore. Chinese exporters have begun gaming our import systems by undervaluing cargo, mislabeling shipments, and using delivery duties paid schemes to dodge US tariffs. Some even offer to pay your tariffs just to sign here because they're part of the fraud. Back at home, the average freight broker does not even know who they're working with. Automation has replaced human scrutiny. Post a load, get a carrier, done. No face, no name, no accountability. And that's how hundreds of thousands of loads go missing every single year. But not everyone is sleeping. In Q2 2025 alone, Highway, a fraud prevention tech company, blocked 495,000 phishing emails, flagged 42,000 suspicious calls, and issued over 2,200 identity alerts. Email impersonation attacks were up 41%. Fake broker calls up 23%. If those numbers sound insane, it's because they are. The government finally, and I say finally, is showing signs of life. In April, the FMCSA began requiring new carriers to verify their identity with facial recognition and government-issued IDs. And guess what? The approval rate plummeted from 60% to 30%. Either they turned away half the industry or half the industry was fake. There is also a new bipartisan bill, the Household Goods Shipping Consumer Protection Act, that would require all brokers to list a real physical address, disclose shared ownership, and give regulators the power to revoke licenses for fraudulent actors. But let's be honest, will it actually be enforced? On trucking forums across the internet, drivers are sounding the alarm. In one popular post, a veteran operator wrote, "Double brokering used to be rare. Now it's weekly." Another user replied, "It's a mafia now. Nothing's safe." But this isn't just an internet gripe. According to the SCARTS Systems Group, nearly half of all logistics executives say they've experienced fraud or theft in the past year, and over a quarter rate their company's fraud response as poor or very poor. That's the actual state of the industry. So what's the answer? Step 1. End-to-end identity and access authentication. No more ghost carriers, no more blank emails, no more anonymous rate confirmations. Everyone verified. Period. Step 2. Crowdsource protection. Use peer reporting platforms where brokers, carriers, and shippers can flag suspicious activity in real time. Share the data. Expose the scammers. Step 3. Enforcement. Hold someone accountable. We need actual consequences, not just fines and revoked accounts. Prison. The kind with bars, not passwords. Step 4. Train everyone, from dispatchers to dock workers. People need to know how to spot red flags. Use geofencing, load tracking, secure pickup protocols, verified BOLs. Train, monitor, lock it down. Because here's the truth. Freight fraud is not a glitch. It's a civilizational vulnerability. If they can steal your trucks, your identity, your food supply, and no one stops them, what's next? We only win this fight if everyone from shippers to Congress stops pretending this is someone else's problem. If we don't fight, and fight hard, then the next time a shipment disappears, it won't be an accident. It will be a symptom that our entire system is broken beyond repair. If you care about protecting the truth, exposing corruption, and staying ahead of the stories that no one else is talking about, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. It helps more people see what's really going on. This is not just news. It's a battle for clarity in a world full of noise. Join us. See you next time. Bye-bye.